Brooke Thomas, a University of Oklahoma journalism grad, started as an intern on Access Hollywood in LA, then went on to crush morning news in Memphis, Lubbock, Dallas, and Philly. Now she's bringing her energy to Good Day LA from 4 to 6 a.m. She's also hosted for the Young Turks and anchors Fox Soul's Black Report, spotlighting Black voices on Fox's new streaming network.
Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Brooke Thomas. I'm a news anchor here at Good Day LA. You know, I'm a friend, I'm a daughter, I'm an auntie, a fun person, a funny person. No, I'm just kidding.
What's your biggest weakness?
Oh, you know, my biggest weakness is that I am not unsure of myself, but unsure of how other people perceive me.
What's your biggest strength?
My biggest strength. I think I'm kind.
What's the biggest learning experience you've had?
Oh God, I don't know. I've learned something like dramatic every day. I don't know. What did I learn? Today, you know, Bob will stop talking if you don't respond. So just like today, I was just like, okay, no, I hear you, and then it stopped. So that was that was like a big thing that I was sitting there like, wow, you should do this more. You know, it was a.
What's your idea of a perfect date?
The perfect date. Oh, like one, I'm sitting across from somebody that I want to be sitting across from, because often you go on a date and you know immediately like, wow, how do I get out of here? What do I do? And then I spend the whole time sitting there and talking more than I normally would because I don't want to be rude, because I'm so afraid that it'll be clear that I don't want to be there. And then they like it way more than I would like them to. Do you know what I mean? Perfect date. I don't know, just dinner.
You're a fashion maven. What inspires your looks?
I get fashion inspiration from everything around me. Everything. I'm influenced by the color of a wall. Everything is something that I'll go, okay, wait, I want to do that. I can do that. But like Diane Carroll on Dynasty, I dream of being able to walk out of the house like that every single day. So everything is like a bit of like a smaller version of that, where people won't look at me crazy.
What's one vice you wish you could give up?
I don't think I have a vice. I can't think of anything that I'm struggling to stop doing that I wouldn't just do.
What's a cause that's important to you?
Oh, where's my soapbox? How much time do I have? I don't know if I had to pick one. I don't know. I think a cause, like anything to do with like marginalized communities. I think that it's fun for me to be able to, not fun, I shouldn't say fun for me, but I think that it is really important for me to be able to give a voice to people that don't feel cared about. And so that could be children, that could be, you know, people who look like me, women, anything.
What's the best compliment you've ever received?
You smell good. Maybe not the best. I don't know. I like them all. I don't want people to stop giving me the other compliments, you know, and focus on that. Just like go with. You ever heard the phrase like, I'm not going to put two baddies against each other? So I don't know if there's a best compliment. I got to tell you. I don't know. That was just the first one that came to mind.
When do you feel the most inspired?
When do I feel the most inspired? I don't know. When someone asks me a question that I know the answer to, and I know I'm about to teach them something. Like it's like, I got this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet. Oh, sweet.
What song can you listen to on repeat?
Party Next Door, Break from Toronto.
What makes you smile the most?
My nephew these days, he's so fun. Anything that he does, my nephew, he's so much fun, everything. The other day, not the other day, this was a couple months ago, but we were together and I was like, come here, give me a kiss, Aston. And he kisses me, he's 4, and he goes, Auntie Brooke, I like your kisses. And that made me so happy because, you know, like I don't want to be the auntie that's rough or smells funny or is like, you know, so, you know, I'm not.
What's one thing people don't know about you?
Oh, there's nothing people don't know about me. I talk too much.
Heels or flats or sneakers?
Heels, ew. What? Heels.
Vintage or new?
Flats? What? No, new.
What are 3 things you cannot live without?
First of all, there are 300 things that I can't live without. Everything in my closet. Yes, that's more than 3 things. I mean, my family. And cheese.
Window or aisle seat?
Window seat, because I need something to lean on. I'm a sleeper that I need something to brace me. Window.
What's your current TV obsession?
Helly on Severance, like, girl, what are you doing? Tell him who you are, what's happening. Why is she doing that? But then I guess we learned a little bit in Friday's episode why she's doing that, but Helly, for sure.
Leather or lace?
Lace. I like leather. I love a leather shoe, a leather jacket. I love a leather handbag like none other. But lace, okay. I feel strongly about you should do things just because they make you feel good, right? And it's not for other people to know. So like I often have a necklace that I'm wearing that no one can see. I think your nails and toes should always match. I'm getting there, I know, you know I'm long-winded. I think your undergarments should always match. A regular day at work that nobody is going to see them, I think they should match for you. And so that's why I go with lace, because I think they should be really pretty and really dramatic on a regular day just for you. This could be anything, okay? This could be your slip that you're wearing at church, anything. It doesn't have to be, you know, you don't have to take your mind to the gutter. I'm just saying, like, lace, easy.
What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done in your life?
I'm not an adventure girl. Keep that away from me. What? Learn how to swim. Learn how to ride a bike. I used to rollerblade up and down the street. I am not an adventure girl. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It happened when I was like 13, if anything. That is for somebody else's life.
How would you define yourself in 3 words?
Kind, effervescent, funny. No, pretty. Funny. Let's go with funny.
What's a must-have clothing item everyone should own?
Oh, a must-have clothing item everybody should own. I think just like a black shirt. It could be long sleeve. It can be button down. No, not button down. You know, you don't need a black button down, but you probably need a white button down, but I think you need a black, like fitted top. So it could be short sleeve, crew neck, long sleeve. It could even be a t-shirt, but you need just a black top. Turtleneck, whatever, you need a black top. Not button down though, you don't need that.
What's inspiring you in life right now?
The inspiring ones are hard. I need something else. Like I need inspiring to, I don't know. You know, my friends maybe. I was with my friends this weekend and one of them was impressed by the other and I started thinking like, wait a minute, you're all really cool. You all do something really cool. And I started talking about what the other one does and we were just kind of sitting at the table chatting. And so I think my friends are inspiring to me right now.
Favorite fashion designer?
My favorite fashion house is Fendi. My favorite designers, like the creative directors, like Tom Ford for Gucci, I think is the best era that we've ever experienced in fashion. Marc Jacobs for Louis Vuitton, Tom Ford for himself. So that's a multifaceted answer.
Least favorite designer.
I don't think I have a least favorite designer. I can find something that I like anywhere. That I can find something. I don't think I don't know. Fashion is so, I also will like something or dislike something and then go back a week later and get it and understand it, you know? Yeah, I don't have a least favorite designer. Everybody's so different and they evolve and I don't know, I don't have a least favorite designer.
What are things you cannot live without?
Earrings. I don't take earrings off. And so I have second holes too, and I like a post. Every once in a while, it's a wild day if you see me in a hoop or a long earring, and there's kind of a longer reason why about that, but mostly I just like a simple post. And when I was in college, I went to Claire's to get a second hole, and I did cry at the mall in chairs at Claire's because it hurts. But it was like, ooh, I can be boring twice.
What's the best piece of advice you've received?
I think it's a piece of advice that I've given myself, and it's a version that everybody gives you. You know, they say like, be yourself, but I definitely think that it's a professional thing too. I definitely think I got into this business with this idea. There are a lot of messages about who you should be, who you should act like, what people are going to understand, and I think that like me, my culture in some ways, I was not taught that it was what your typical news person is. And I think slowly every day I'm just getting more comfortable with, I am myself, but not feeling so uncomfortable or worried about if something simple like I say y'all or use the habitual be in a sentence, that will be, a fireable offense or something like that, So just constantly, every day, getting better at being more okay with being myself.
What's your pet peeve?
Oh, people who don't keep their promises, even the teeniest, tiniest little promise. I cannot let it go. Like if somebody says like, hey, let's split this, I'll pay you back, and it's $5, the principle, I cannot let it go. And I will be like, it's only $5, so I can't say anything to you about it, but it will bother me. Oh my goodness.
Diamonds or pearls?
Diamonds. What? You could have answered that.
What's something you notice about someone when you first meet them?
I don't know. It depends on the moment. Oh gosh. It just depends. Like there will be somebody that, I'll notice across the room, and then it's some way I'm going to figure out a way to like get myself in front of him. But no, something I noticed about, I don't know, what you're wearing, your outfit.
What's your biggest regret?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I grew up, we did not have any money. Like people say, we didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have any money, like at all. But I didn't notice it in a way that my grandmother was so good about. I was never without anything. I always had everything that I wanted. And I almost like didn't realize how broke we were. Like it's not normal for people to have not taken a shower until they were in like cheer camp in like 7th grade. I took a bath every day, but we didn't have the bathroom set up was a bathroom my grandparents had built themselves like by hand. So we didn't have a shower set up. So it was just a bathtub every day, which is, I bathed. But I didn't realize how that was so different from everybody around me. So again, I'm long-winded, but for home ec, we had to make pillows. And this is something that just will, I wish I could say sorry to her. This is something that will bother me forever when I think about it. We go to Hobby Lobby to buy fabric. And there was this hot pink, like sequined, glittery fabric, and I wanted it. And I was like, let's get that one, I want that one. And she was like, no, you're getting this one. And it was this, it was like blue around the edges, and it had little thimbles all over it, little, spools of thread. just like little rows of them. And I was like, what? Like, what would I do? I don't want that. And she just would not hear anything else. Like, no, you're getting that one. I thought she was being so mean. And I think I realize now it was because that one was like dirt cheap on clearance, and there was no money in the budget for me to get fabric to make a pillow. But like, she wasn't at all gonna have me be left out. So she was probably, taking money out of like a bill that needed to be paid, or, maybe we, weren't gonna get the gallon of milk and just a half a gallon so that I could have this. And I think about moments like that, like where I was being a brat, and I'm sure she didn't care, but I don't know, I just think like how much harder in those moments I made it for somebody who was trying so hard to just, make me be the same as some of the other kids. So that's a big regret that I didn't know. And she knows I didn't know, but I hate that. I think about that moment, I hate that, yeah.
What's heavily played on your playlist right now?
I'm listening to Kendrick Lamar. I'm also listening to Leon Thomas, SZA, just like stuff that's like, I also brought back some random do or die songs. I'm listening to that, so shout out to Chicago.
What's your favorite board game?
Monopoly, I will eat you alive, okay? Thanksgiving, I was at my sister's boyfriend's house. I'm eating his mother for the first time, his sisters for the first time. I'm crashing their Thanksgiving. I will eat you alive. I did not care. My little nephew was like, I want to sit on Brooke's lap. Not right now, honey. Auntie's working. Monopoly.
Your guilty pleasure?
You know what? It's just a pleasure. I like to watch the housewife shows. There is not a reality show that I haven't at least attempted, but I'm obsessed with the housewives. If you need like a refresher or like a Housewives for Dummies, I'm open.
What book did you most recently finish?
I just dumped out of 2 books that I didn't like. Oh, this is a really important question to me. What did I oh my goodness. Can I look? Can I look? Can I cheat? Okay, wait, I have an app. I read like 75 books a year. I'm like, listen, what did I just finish? Right now I'm reading Crying in the Bathroom, and I'm not, we'll see. What did I finish? Oh, wait. I just finished Diary of a Young Girl. I've never read Anne Frank, ever. And it was so weird, it wasn't assigned in school. And I had just been thinking like, oh, you should read this. And I read it and I devoured it. That's the book that I just finished, yeah.
What's inspiring you in life right now? My grandma was just everything. But I guess I would also say my mom and my sisters too. My little sisters, they're 10 and 12 years younger than me. And I think they are living these lives. I'm just really proud of them. And every day, like I talk to them, and I was talking to my sister the other day, and she was having some struggles in her job. She's a manager, and she came up with this plan, and she was talking to me about telling me what she did, not realizing that it was magnificent, that it was like really good skills and something that she came up with. And she was thinking like means to an end. Like, I did this because I'm hoping for this. And I was just like, I think it's amazing that you came up with that. So the 3 of them, yeah. How do you start your day?
Kicking and screaming.
What's your favorite holiday?
My birthday. Wait, let me lie. Christmas. It's all about family.
If you could raid one woman's closet, who would it be?
Victoria Beckham. Oh, I don't know. Hold on, let me think. Ooh. Oh my gosh, let's go with Victoria Beckham. Let's stick with that. Final answer.
If you could switch lives with one person for a day, who would it be?
I'm not gonna lie, okay? One day, like, I would be a fly. I would be in all of your business. Like, I don't want you to know that I'm there. I wanna just, like, crawl through the walls and then quickly be able to, like, fly and get to where I need to go next. I just wanna be nosy. I don't even wanna, like, experience life. I just wanna know everybody's business.
What's one thing you've always wanted to try, but you've been too scared to do?
I gotta tell you, things that scare me, I don't desire. So, you know, people are like, oh, I wanna just go bungee jumping, but I'm so afraid. I don't wanna go bungee jumping. I don't know, every once in a while there's like something at a theme park and I'm like, it's something that's not scary though. I just don't trust people. So when I'm like, I have questions like, does it go upside down? How straight down does it go? And then I'm like, you should have done that. But I really don't want to do things that scare me.
What's the one thing you wish you knew at age 19?
Oh, he is going to be so ugly in 10 years, girl. Oh my God. Let it go. Like ugly and broke. Let it go. Like you don't take that out. Wait. No. Oh my goodness. To a level that is going to shock you. Even after knowing it and knowing about it for years, it's still going to shock you. Let it go.
Besides your phone or wallet, what are a couple of must-have handbag items?
Oh, I need Kleenex. I have this thing. Oh my goodness. I have a thing about a wet nose and about dry lips and hands. So, Kleenex, lotion, and chapstick are everywhere. In my nightside table, in my center console, in my car, in my makeup bag, in the top drawer of my desk, downstairs, in this little like hidden little pot on my coffee table. I don't want to have to leave a room to like take care of it. So those three things for sure. Oh, and like my light for selfies.
If you were not an anchor, what would you be doing?
A supermodel. Just kidding, I would not. I would be a kindergarten teacher.
What's something you can't do?
Shut up.
Where was the best vacation you've ever taken?
I went to Mexico for 4 days on a first date. No follow-ups.
What's one city you've always dreamed of traveling to?
City? I mean, I want to go to Paris. I did want to go, but now every time you say that, people are like, it's dirtier than you think. I don't know. I don't care. But country I've always wanted to go. I want to see Haiti, even though it's not, obviously like the top of people's travel minds. But I want to see the people. I want to experience the culture. The beaches are beautiful. I would love to see Haiti.
What's something you always travel with?
Like way too many clothes. Like, where are you going? It's just 2 days, mind your business.
Favorite food?
Pecan pie, but pull the pecans up. But I can give you a little bit more. I like peach cobbler, but not the peaches. So just the crust and like the middle pieces and like the gooey part. I like macaroni and cheese, baked. I will even eat the Kraft stuff. I'm not like I like Dr. Pepper. I like Diet Dr. Pepper. I like vanilla Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper and cream, Dr. Pepper and cream zero.
What's a movie that's made you cry?
Every movie makes me cry. The first I started that thing, like watching Bambi as a kid. So The Lion King, the Rugrats movie. Do you remember that part when he was like, "You're not my brother"? Oh my God. But recently, the movie Sing Sing. It is so powerful, it's so good, and at the very end, This is not a spoiler, okay? But, because you know, but like I forgot it. I forgot watching the movie that many of the characters were played by formerly incarcerated men who had participated in this program. And so at the end of the movie, they have like real video from the program, and I just broke down crying, just at the credits.
What's your favorite movie of the last 5 years?
Oh, I don't know. Favorite movie in the past 5 years. I haven't laughed as hard as I laughed watching One of Them Days the other day. I went with my friend Abby. We were like, I was scream laughing. So I enjoyed that. That's a hard one. But I don't think anything has made me laugh like that in a while.
What's the one talent you wish you had?
I'd like to fly. Like, you want like a realistic talent? I'd like to drive. No, I'd like to be able to dance.
What's your favorite band?
Destiny's Child.
What is your favorite fast food order?
McDonald's, a #1 with extra sauce and extra cheese. Hear me out. So, have you ever seen a Big Mac? There is only cheese on one patty. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would you have 3 pieces of bread, 2 pieces of meat, and only 1 piece of cheese, and it's on the bottom? The top is dry always, so I need extra sauce, extra cheese. It doesn't make any sense. It is slimy, so I always have to cut it, but I just can't eat it any other way. With the Dr. Pepper and fries, medium.
What's something you don't want to be doing in 10 years?
Swiping on the dating apps. I was gonna say nothing. I don't know, I'm open.
What's the cutest thing on planet Earth?
Pandas. I went to the zoo and I started crying. This is weird. And then I started laughing because I'm like, oh my God, you're a freak. But I just got really emotional looking at them. It's just this miraculous aspect of nature that if we found out like years from now that it was all a stunt and they were actually people, and we've been being lied to for hundreds of years that they're actually people in suits, I wouldn't be surprised because it's that shocking of an animal. But I'm obsessed.
Best thing to happen to you today?
I mean, the fire stopped. Jesus. I can't think of anything that I have like prayed harder for just in the past month and a half, so that.
Which movie makes you laugh the hardest?
I mean, the movie I just saw, I said this earlier, but One of Them Days was so funny. Overall, I laugh a lot at everything. But my favorite movie ever is Clueless. I think it's funny. I think that scene where they are, like Dion can't drive and they're on the freeway, it's amazing. And the movie gets funnier every time you watch it because you just learn more about life and it gets even more ridiculous. I don't know, I love it.
What's your favorite color?
Hot pink, like magenta. I mean, it's a great color.
What are 3 words to describe living in Los Angeles?
Amazing, beautiful, lucky.
Do you like surprises?
Yes, I love surprises. Sure, yeah, I just don't want to know that there is a surprise because like, don't set me up like that, then I need to know what it is. But surprise me, sure. I don't like being scared though, because what happens is like, so you walk around the hall and somebody scares you, like that, that is my biggest fear. Being scared. You know what happened to me when I had like gone out too much? I'd gone out like too late. I was really, freshman year, I was like, I'm a rule follower. Freshman year, like I'm never missing a class. I'm not missing a class. I want to go to class. I'm not breaking a rule like that. So I had a physics class and we had these giant auditoriums, 1,500 people in a classroom and the teacher records your answers. We all have this remote. and you're trying to like look and see your remote number. So this like auditorium classroom, I had gone out, turns out I fell asleep in the class. Our physics teacher, Dr. Ryan, but every once in a while he would put on this like Einstein wig and a lab coat, and he would be Dr. Indestructo. So he would come in on this like rocket-powered bike and just do wild stuff all class, teach us lessons. So this was the day he was Dr. Indestructo. I'd fallen asleep, didn't know that I was, obviously, it was an accident. I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go to class and sleep. And I had probably just gotten home 30 minutes before my 7 a.m. class. And he set off a black cat in a bottle. And in front of 1,500 people, I go, ah! Like, I just like, so I hate being scared. I hate being scared.
What's one thing you had to learn the hard way?
Just like letting go of like what you can't change and worrying about what you can't change. And I think, again, that's one of those things that I am working on learning every day. But it does get easier once you realize that there's nothing you can do about some things.
What's something you're tired of?
Bob. We're having an argument today about the dumbest thing. It's not a real argument. We are like, I mean, if you've ever interacted with the two of us, all the arguments are not real. He's getting on my nerves today. I'm sure I'm getting on his nerves.
What do you turn to when you're sad?
Like all of my friends, including Bob, at work, if it was something I would be like, I would want to, if I was having something personal and, you have to come to work, I would talk his ear off about it. My mom, my sisters. It's so nice that my sisters are adults now because I'm so much older than them. I've always been the adult, and it's wild every time that if I'm going through something, I can call one of them and they're not children. It's amazing. But everybody in my life, everybody.
What's a trend you would like to see disappear forever?
Kitten heels.
What did you want to do with your life at the age of 12?
I wanted to be Naomi Campbell.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about life right now?
I'm happy about life. Yeah, I think I get excited about moments and things to look forward to and things coming up. And I've kind of like just gotten off of like something to look forward to. And so I'm just happy. I'm good.
Describe yourself in a hashtag.
Hashtag hot. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. Hashtag fun.
If you could do a love scene with anyone, who would it be?
Oh. I don't think like my dream man, I don't think I'm attracted to him because he's like hot. And not my dream man, because it wouldn't actually, my dream man would be somebody that I actually wanted to date. But if I was just like, in the way that you think about like celebrities or just something that's out there, it is really out there. It's not like your typical like hot man. It's like, it's a dream. I don't know. I really don't have those like goals. I don't know. That's, I don't know, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like the idea of like kissing somebody that I wasn't like romantically attracted to, like, I'm sorry, that would gross me out. Oh, like I just don't have those dreams. Like, oh my gosh, like even like somebody that you think is really hot, if I don't know you, like the idea that they would come in for a kiss, it would break them being hot to me. It would be like, oh my God, there's saliva in their mouth.
If your life was a musical, what would the marquee say?
Mamma Mia. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Girl, come on, let's go.
What's your wake-up ritual?
So I told you a bit of it earlier, kicking and screaming. I mean, it's not screaming because it's too early for that, but I definitely like wake up mad that I have to wake up every morning. Just kind of like, there is like kind of like a kick to like get the comforter. It's just like, but then I get up and I'm fine. It's just that first moment. I get up and I'm fine. I'm like, I'm glad that I got up with extra time so that I can get ready in the way that I wanted to. Then I start to be happy about little decisions that I made. And by the time I get here, I'm good. I've listened to the craziest rap song to like get me going in the car on the way here. So it's just those first moments. And then, I don't know, I like to clean off my nightstand. So anything that I took up to the room with me needs to be clean. I make the bed really quickly. I, get things that are upstairs that I need to take downstairs, and then I just start getting ready.
What's your go-to-bed ritual?
I do a lot of skincare. I shower immediately after getting home. So I need to wash y'all off of me, okay? But no, I'm kidding. But I do like to just like shower and like clean the day off of my body. But so that's not really my like going to bed ritual. But a lot of skincare. And then I'll brush my teeth and still probably eat something. And I don't know, I turn the TV on, scroll my phone for a little bit. That's it.
Dream country to visit?
I want to visit the Seychelles.
What's the biggest surprise you've had?
I've had a lot of surprise birthday parties, and every single time I didn't know what was happening, and I am the nosiest person ever. And so like anything that's up, I'm like, wait, why'd you say that? Where are you going? What do you mean? What do you mean you're doing? That doesn't sound like you. What do you mean? Where you like, why can't you tell me where you're going? Like, you know what I mean? So those have all equally been a really big surprise.
Who do you want to write your obituary?
I don't want to die.
What's one ingredient you put in everything?
Garlic and onions and salt.
What 3 people, living or dead, would you like to make dinner for?
Maya Angelou, Nelson Mandela, and my grandpa. He would be like so happy that I actually cook. I was a kept child, okay?
What's your biggest fear in life?
I don't know if I have a biggest fear right now, but I definitely grew up with this fear of like my grandparents dying because they were my parents when I grew up, and I realize now as an adult how crazy that is. Like you're not like 6 years old wondering when like your parents will pass away. Maybe like when you first learn about death or something like that, maybe that's something that you may think about once, but it's not. I like had this constant thought of like, how much are they going to see? Are they going to see me graduate 5th grade? Are they going to see me go to college? Are they going to see me get married? Things like that. That was a massive fear when I was little. But now I'm scared of everything. So the dark, I don't know.
Favorite app?
Instagram.
Secret talent?
I can cook really, really well. I can also like pick out the best outfit for anybody.
Superpower you would want?
Flying. Reading minds. Nope, reading minds. I'll walk.
Best advice you'd give your teenage self?
Stay home more. Like, just take that in. You are not going to get to experience that forever, so just spend more time with them.
A book that everyone should read?
My Sister's Keeper. And you should read the book version, not the ebook, not the audiobook. And I'm an audiobook girly, but My Sister's Keeper is just terrific writing. I think it's a book everybody should read. I don't know, I also think people should read the book Evicted.
What would you like to be remembered for?
Being thoughtful, being kind, like loving my friends and family, being loving.
How do you define beauty?
Me? I'm just kidding. No. I mean, like outer beauty, it's subjective, right? And so, but I do think there is something about confidence that tricks you, the subjectiveness about how people view beauty. And so I think just genuinely being focused on like what makes you feel good in whatever way it is, and just hitting the door like that.
Best way to take a rest or decompress?
Just do it, like right here. as soon as we're done.
Favorite place to view art?
The Getty is phenomenal, and it's also wild that this was in somebody's home.
If your life were a song, what would the title be?
I'm on the way, I'm lying.
If you could master one instrument, what would it be?
I would play the drums, I think, or the saxophone. I would play the drums. I would play the drums.
If you had a tattoo, where would it be?
I would never have a tattoo. What? I can't do pain.
Dolphins or koalas?
Koalas. All the stories I've heard about dolphins, I want no parts.
What's your spirit animal?
A panda. They just roll around and eat.
Best gift you've ever received?
One of my best friends since high school, Jessica, bought me a Roomba. And it's something I would have never purchased for myself, and I use it every single day. And every day I think about like how she knew me more than I knew myself.
Best gift you've ever given?
My friend Madi was having, I just think she's a mom and she's just really, really busy and was just in this space where like getting down on herself. And I just thought like, what are you talking about? Like you're working so hard, you show up for your boss, you show up for the people that you work with, you show up for your kids, and they're these amazing young adults. And so I bought this really cool cookie jar and a bunch of different paper, like that were all forms of blue. So like one was blue glitter, one was light blue, one was dark blue. And I cut up these little strips and I wrote something nice that I thought about her. And I did 365 of them and I put them in there, and it was so that she could every morning bust one open and just like remind herself of how other people see her.
Least favorite color?
Green? Green.
Drugstore makeup or designer?
Designer makeup. There are a lot of great drugstore options though. There is just, it's better.
Blow dry or air dry?
Blow dry and flat iron and deep condition and mask, and then curl after you flat iron.
Pilates or yoga?
Pilates. I did hot yoga, I'll never do it again.
Coffee or tea?
Matcha. I do like coffee though, but matcha's delicious.
What's the weirdest word in the English language?
I know this. Roof, roof, roof. The thing on the top of a house.
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Dark chocolate. I'm a little milk chocolate too. I don't know. Dark chocolate in my old age.
Stairs or elevator?
Elevator. Sorry.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
You're stuck on an island. You can pick one food to eat forever without getting tired of it.
I'm sorry. Please get me off the island.
A dessert you don't like?
So like anything, like baklava, like is it phyllo paper? What, the dough? It gets stuck in my teeth. And it's really frustrating because the taste is so good, but the stickiness gets stuck in my teeth. So anything made with that, I can't get over the feeling of how I can't get it out of my teeth.
A skill you're working on mastering?
Listening. Just kidding. I think I'm a good listener. I think constantly working on, especially now, like really, really, like genuinely, not just listening to someone and making them feel heard, but like genuinely trying to like take in someone else's perspective. And I mean on a personal basis. It's easy to do work-wise, but just on a personal basis.
Best thing to happen to you today.
Jeremy asked me to be on TV some more. I don't know. No. Best thing that happened to me today. I don't know. I got a compliment about like how I ended a story. That was nice.
Worst thing to happen to you today.
Nothing bad has happened so far.
Favorite smell.
A water cooler air conditioner. So like the ones that are like in the window. The smell when you get up close is intoxicating. And I know that sounds weird, but the smell is so nice. But it's only that. It's not a normal air conditioner vent. It's not a car air conditioner. It's not a freezer. The smell is so nice.
Hugs or kisses.
Depends on from who.
If you made a documentary, what would it be about?
How society treated people who had to leave New Orleans after Katrina.
Last piece of content you consumed that made you cry.
Oh. I was watching Shrinking and I got kind of emotional. It's a show on Apple. It's good. It was sweet.
Girl crush?
There's a lot of them. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know. There's so many that I don't know. I can't say, oh my gosh, I need to think about that one.
How did you know you were in love?
I think that you're just guessing until, something happens or it's just one of those things. I don't know. I think it means something so different for everybody that, I don't know.
Your affirmation for today.
You are smart.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Anything you want to tell those watching?
You got this.
What's your rating of the sit?
A 10. It was fun. Why did you do that?